if there is no coach, if there is no guide, if there is no mentor, for sure, there can't be impact. There cannot be the aura of influence. You cannot effect changes in other people's lives. And again, you have no right to have another person coming and sitting under you if you are not also under the same authority. I am a man under authority. I say to this one, go, he goes, come, he comes. So I'm urging you, Jesus, to also command, speak a word, and my servant shall be healed. So you must actually be proud for being under authority. This man is giving it as a testimony that I'm a man. He did not say I'm a woman. He said I'm a man, though being a man, I'm under authority. And he triggered something in God, in Jesus. He triggered something in God, was activated when God heard that the man was under, not above. Under.
Luke 7 verse 8.
You always get God's attention when you are found under authority. Something in God comes to your rescue when you are found not above authority but under. That was the prayer that he made.
For I also am a man set under authority.
I'm a girl under authority.
A man.
Is it because I'm a woman that I'm under authority?
A man.
I'm a man and yet
set under authority.
I understand protocol. I'm under. And it was because of that that then Jesus felt a need to offer help.
When Jesus heard these things, he marveled at him.
He marveled. He marveled. You know, being under authority, like when scripture says, submit yourselves under God and resist the devil, and he will flee.
John 4:7.
From you.
Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
You know what he say? You want to know what he say? Do you really want to know what he say? This is a subject on submission. If you resist submission, it is because of your misunderstanding of what it is. People resist submission because they've misunderstood the entire concept of submission. Now, when scripture says that you submit yourself unto God and then resist the devil, yes, you might see a comma there. There could be a full stop there. Whatever is there wasn't there. It's a continuation. What the writer is saying is, once you are in submission to God, that submission to God is a resistance to the devil. He is not saying,
submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil.
So those things, in as much as they may sound like two statements, it's one statement. After you have submitted yourself to God, you then don't go on to resisting the devil. The act of submission, the very act of submission, serves as a resistance. So what it means is that the devil will always, for your entire lifespan, be chasing you up and down until you get under God. Then his pursuit gets resisted by your submission. He stops chasing you once you get under God's care. So submission in this sense becomes a form of resistance. You resist him. And this is not in prayer, this is not in fasting, this is in Submission. Submission, these are two words put together. Sub meaning under, mission, it's a mission. We all know what a mission is. So if there is no mission, there is no submission. So what comes first? If you want to submit yourself, you must identify a mission. It's not enough for you finding a mentor, then you submit. There must be the mission of the mentor that you understand. And submission, it's your voluntary action, yourself putting yourself under the mission. And I will have to explain that part, I think, a little bit, because missions differ. But submitting yourself, submission, because many people, they might be good at submission, but then they don't know how to submit. If they know how to submit, they don't know where to submit. And you can submit so well under a mission that is not a mission. And you lose out in terms of the benefits that you must get from that submission, because there was no mission after all, yet you were under nothing. This also is a message to the mentor himself, to the father himself, to the coach himself. They must have a clearly defined mission before people can submit. Submission, they have to be under. And also, being under a mission, it's not something that I have to do. If I'm going to be your spiritual father, if I'm going to be your spiritual mentor, submission is not something that I'm supposed to do. It's not up to me. It's not an action that I need to take. I should not cause that to happen. It's you taking yourself from a different place and you place yourself under. But in other cases, if I'm to set myself above you, technically you get under. And if a latecomer arrives and he sees you under me, having not seen how you got there, that arrangement appears as submission, because he wasn't there when the whole process started. It was me who imposed myself over you. It was not your voluntary act submitting, finding me and going under. Submission, it is you doing it. Discovering a coach, discovering a mentor, and getting to know his mission, and then you subject yourself. It has to be you doing it for it to be considered by God as submission. I have to help you understand that part, because many of you are under, but it was never your act. You can have a leader above you. It is because the leader did everything to place himself above you. So at the end of the day, if somebody comes in the afternoon, the activity took place in the morning, it was the leader who fought his way to have you under him. So whilst you are under such a person for years, you cannot have the benefits of submission. Because what placed you under was not you, but the person above placed you under himself. Get that part, lest you keep wondering, why is my submission not paying off? Who made it so? So the leader must stop putting effort in trying to put you under. That becomes slavery. It's slavery. It's not submission. It's not submission. It's not submission.